Philippine debt.
Yes.
I'd like you to listen to these statistics from the Bureau of the Treasury. Nang matapos ang termino ni President Erap, ang utang ng Pilipinas ay 2.6 trillion pesos. Nung natapos si President Arroyo, ay 5.1 trillion pesos. Umabot sa 6.5 trillion pesos noong matapos ang termino ni President Aquino. As of end November 2021, ngayong administration of President Duterte, total Philippine debt is 11.93 trillion pesos. Naririnig natin yan na hindi pa ipinanganganak, nagbabayad ka na ng utang dahil sa laki ng utang ng Pilipinas. Katanungan ko ito. Kung ikaw ang papalaring manalo bilang presidente ng Pilipinas, how do you intend to pay the national debt of the country?
By revitalizing the economy. There's no other way. There is no other way to do it. We have to create value in our economy, and that value will be what we will use to service those debts. Hindi naman siguro kailangan, lalo na ngayon na medyo hirap tayo. Although, if you look at the overall statistics globally, we are at about under 60% ratio to GDP.
Debt to GDP.
Debt to GDP. There are other countries that are close to 100. Meron pang lampas sa 100, nagwa 120%. So, we are in a relatively good position, but we find ourselves in this quandary now because of COVID, and we really had to fund a lot of what we were doing to battle COVID by borrowings. Now, the only way that we can recover from that is to, as I said, revitalize the economy. People, you and I are the same. Takot na takot sa utang kasi yun ang ugali naman ng Ilocano, ayaw talaga may utang. But in the business world, to maximize whatever funding you have, you take on some debt, so that imbis na 100,000 ang pera mo, ay nakakuha ka ng 200, 300 na utang, mas marami kang magagawa, mas magandang negosyo mo, madali mong bayaran yung utang. The secret, I think, the important thing that we must be absolutely sure of is that pag kailangan talaga ng utang, mahirap mangutang, ayaw natin gawin yan, ngunit paminsan-minsan kailangan talaga natin gawin yan, tiyakin naman natin na napupunta sa tama, napupunta sa magandang programa, hindi napupunta sa bulsa ng kung sino man lang, hindi naman nawawaldas, nasasayang lang dahil sa walang kwentang paggamit. We have to make sure that the debt that we are taking on is put to good use so that it generates something in the economy, so that we have not only do we make a profit out of it, but we're able to service the debt. It's the implementation really of the pagda-download ka ng utang is the implementation really of how that funds are used that is going to decide whether or not malulubog ka sa utang o yung utang mo ay pagagandahin ang takbo ng ekonomiya.
Diretsahin na ho natin. Dahil there was a time, I'm not sure if this is still happening, but 20% of the national budget would go to debt management. Pero may mga data tayo na nagsasabing, I think this was published, that 20% of the national budget goes to corruption.
Yes.
20% of the national budget goes to corruption.
Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about. If it's going to go into corruption, wala talaga, palubog na tayo ng palubog. The corrosive effect of corruption in the private sector, in the public sector, in any kind of transaction, immediately destroys the transaction.
What would you do as president?
Well, we have to tighten up our checks and balances to make sure that the money that we are getting, and paying interest on, is used for good things, proper things. It's handled properly. As I said, it's not hindi nababawasan ng mga korap. Buo ang ipapadala mo sa programa at maganda yung programa na pinaglagyan mo ng pera na yun.
We have normalized the concept of SOP in this country.
Yes.
What do you do to that?
Well, you just have to minimize it and you have to put it...
But it cannot be totally eradicated, just mitigated.
Corruption is not a Philippine condition. It is a human condition. There are dishonest people wherever you go. And there will be always somebody who's trying to finagle the accounts, who's cooking the books na para meron siyang mabulsan. So, pero kailangan bantayan ng mabuti yan. And that's something, the idea of SOP, that is also comes from the efficiency of government. Why do I say that? If the government's very efficient, essentially, maglalakad ka ng permit ng papeles mo, may